I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. About that thumbnail, people. What a beautiful pepper. Look at this. Jeff Hobbs grew this monster. It's got great genetics, and it could be something spectacular. And it's a big, big pepper. It's a chocolate Jolokia Assam cross with a Reaper. So, bug just flew in my ear. All right, now listen. I wanted to learn a little bit about Assam. It's essentially just a ghost pepper, but Assam is a state in the northeastern part of India, and the name Assam is the word peerless from a now extinct Assam language. So then it made me think: extinct languages? Do you know how many languages there are in the world? Like actually, right now that people are talking. 7,000 languages, and there are 573 that are now extinct. Got nothing to do with peppers, but I thought I'd share that with you. So we're gonna cut this thing open. What a beautiful pepper. Chocolate pods tend to be, they have a different kind of burn. Capsaicin's different, and it really does have a different type of burn. It's a little more sinister than the average pepper. They burn you like they got a grudge against you. Wow. Look at the interior of this thing. Isn't that something? It's beautiful pepper. Look how oily. If you look right here on the upper portion right here, you can see it glistening. Capsaicin oils. Smells hot. Super strong aroma. Almost has a floral, some floral notes to it. Whew. My mouth is watering. All right, so the chocolate Jolokia Assam cross with a Reaper from Jeff Hobbs. By the way, these are seeds from Italian grower Rocco Maltese. So I'm Johnny Scoville. And this is Chase the Heat. Okay, it was really earthy, way hotter than a ghost pepper. I've never had a ghost pepper this hot. So although it's got ghost pepper in it, the Reaper is really influencing the heat in this. Not just in the level, but the way it, like ghost pepper burns like this, and Reaper is like this. This pepper burns like a Reaper. So it's very, very hot, much hotter than a ghost pepper, I'll tell you that. And the burn is in my throat completely. Like no burn in my mouth at all. My throat is just getting flogged. I think it's still climbing too. This is a hot pepper. So that's just a ghost pepper, Assam, chocolate, Jolokia Assam with a Reaper. And hot, forget about it. I think it's still climbing. That's a trippy pepper. It absolutely retained the Reaper heat. That's Reaper heat all day. It didn't really have any smoky notes. I was kind of looking for that because I like the smoky notes in chocolate pods. Okay, it's peaked now, okay? But that was, it didn't burn. It had the burn characteristics of a Reaper, with the ascent being much more violent and rapid than a ghost pepper. And it has the heat temperature, like capsaicin. It's closer to a Reaper. It's Reaper heat than it is a ghost. But what a big pepper. It was a huge pepper, big mouthful. It was very, very juicy. Now it's interesting. Now I'm feeling the burn in my mouth a little bit. Now it makes me wonder, was the burn just so much more prevalent in my throat that I wasn't focusing on my mouth, and now that the throat is kind of relaxing a little bit, maybe the burn in my mouth is more noticeable? I'm not sure. It's either that or it's a migratory burn. Either way, it's pretty cool. So it's not only did the heat climb like a ghost pepper, it's descending like a ghost pepper. Like a reaper. Ghost peppers climb like this, and they descend like this. Whereas a reaper will climb like this and descend like this. Much more sharp on the moving up and down. So really very, very similar in characteristics and heat to a reaper, just a much bigger pod. I didn't weigh that, but it was a monster. All right, so that's it's definitely on its way down. It's not going to do anything else. You know, for a non-chili head, if you're used to ghost pepper heat, actually if you're a non-chili, you're not. It would be too much for a non-chili, obviously. But if you're a chili head and you're accustomed to ghost pepper and you eat this thinking, it's just a ghost pepper and reaper, you're going to be very, very surprised because it does not burn like a ghost at all. So for a non-chili head, it would be an unfortunate event. For a chili head, if this is your gig and this is what you do and you're into spicy stuff, this is a 7 to 10. It just is. Super hot. And I'll be honest with you, it really surprised me with the heat because I thought, well, it's got to have reaper in there and ghost. I thought the ghost would be, I don't know why. I guess because of the shape of the pepper and the size of the pepper, I was assuming more ghost characteristics than reaper. Couldn't be further from the truth as far as consumption of it in the heat. Definitely in the climb. Very reaperish. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up right now. Tomorrow, please join me tomorrow. I'm going to do another video today for sure. But tomorrow I've got a really, really exciting video. I got a bunch of pods, also from Jeff Hobbs, the RB003. It's an amazing pepper. They're one of the most stunning looking pods. And it's ferociously hot. I'm going to do a video. I did a video very similar to this in the first year of the channel, where I had my phone set up like a boxing ring, like a boxing bell. So it does ding, and I have a minute to eat the pepper. And then the bell rings when it ends for the round. Then I have a 30-second break between rounds, and then it rings again. And I'm going to do that for 10 rounds with this RB003. So that makes it fun. So that'll be tomorrow. I don't know what you're doing today, but do it gleefully, joy. Let's do that. In the description box, you're going to see a link for Jeff Hobbs. The dude is a grower. I'm telling you. Look, I think that when growers send me stuff, they tend to try to pick the best phenotypes and the prettiest ones because I'm going to show them and people are going to see them. But this is the first year I've ever reviewed pods for Jeff. I've been watching his Facebook for years. The guy he grows amazing peppers. So it's sort of thrilling to be reviewing pods for him. So in the description box, you're going to see Jeff Hobbs. Great grower, reach out to him. Right there is the pepper. If you click the pepper, we're doing this together. Don't miss a video by clicking notification and stopping by to visit us daily so you don't miss any. Because sometimes they don't send out notifications, even if you've hit that thing. Right there is the lifeboat. It's a channel about beating an addiction. So if you or somebody you know has a problem, you want to beat it, start there. More videos here. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.